Today, I'm going to be giving you a full tour of our pet room, home to our two female rabbits, Cleo and Lola, and our two hamsters, Nickel and Penny. Before we get started on the inside, on the outside, I have this baby gate that I purchased from Walmart. I have heavily customized it, like cutting out the center part and putting a white acrylic sheet there. I also had to add in extra bars so that my rabbits couldn't slip through them. The reason I have a baby gate is so that I'm able to have the full door open and it doesn't allow my rabbits to come out. It also keeps my cats out. I know many of you would say, well, they probably could jump it. They probably could, but they have never tried to get into the pet room, so it just works for me. So when you first take a peek into the room, you're going to see this decorative shelf I have here. It's full of different rabbit and hamster trinkets. On the bottom, I just have these adorable rabbit mugs with some hamster figurines. Then we have some hamster plushes, as well as my Everybody Welcome sign and a cute little bunny plush that my mom made. Once you actually step into the room, you're going to notice our Levoit pet air purifier. This helps with any minor odors, as well as helps so much with collecting excess dust. And for the rabbits' safety, I have the cord protected. Then you're going to come into the rabbits' main living area. They just have this area rug here. This is a machine washable area rug, which is amazing for rabbits. They also have a variety of different toys to play with. And over there, of course, is their water, along with their Small Pet Select wooden hideout, which they absolutely love this thing. They pretty much are always sleeping in this hideout. Then that brings you to the rabbits' litter box and hay box area. Both of the girls are litter box trained, so they do pee and poop in the litter box. Of course, they sometimes do have accidents, but it's nothing that I can't easily clean up. The hay box that they are currently using was made by 101 Rabbits, and it actually has the capability to hold 90 ounces of Timothy hay, which is really awesome. I no longer think they make these though, unfortunately. Then beside their litter box area is their dig box. I personally believe it's really important to allow your rabbits to perform natural behaviors such as digging. Now, this dig box I completely made myself, and on the inside here we just have some of the Living World Ultra Comfort Aspen chips. Cleo really loves digging in this box. Then beside the dig box we just have the rabbit's little nook, and I love this little corner because they are able to kind of sunbathe in the summer and winter months. So down here, they just have their microfiber rug, and then they have their Night Angel wooden hideout, which I absolutely love this hideout. These three pieces are separate, so you are able to customize the way that it looks. I have it in the corner here, obviously, so they can be in the window. And on top of the hideouts, I've actually custom cut memory foam mats to fit the top of all of them. Of course, if your rabbits are chewers, you're probably not going to want to do that, but I have not noticed any chewing so far, and they really enjoy laying on it. Up above on the wall, I'll just quickly show you some of the things we have on here. So first up, we have these little shelves that I just keep a bunch of little different hamster and rabbit trinkets. I also have a parlor palm and some succulents in the corner there. Then over here, I just have some pictures of some past pets. And then right here, we have my 100,000 YouTube play button. I have these beautifully tall windows here, which in between I've just planted I think it's called a corn plant, and then a philodendron. Then beside the rabbit's little nook there, we have Penny's enclosure. Penny's enclosure is a completely homemade enclosure that I made. It's 2 feet by 4 feet and is 1,152 square inches of floor space. The lid here just has a lock and then it opens up, and then something custom I made here is just this little hook to hook on, and then it holds the lid open for me. Here is just an overview of the inside of Penny's enclosure. At the top here, we just have our Waze V3 security camera. I have security cameras in all of my hamster cages. This is because I have extreme anxiety when it comes to them, and it's really helpful to have. I do have all of the cords safely tucked into the side of the cage and protected from the rabbits. Moving on to this corner, this is where I have my oversized saucer chair. I love sitting here and holding the hamsters or just playing on my Switch. And then behind me, we just have a gallery wall here of some photos of past hamsters, as well as photos of Cleo and Lola. Above this area, we just have a shelf, which has my temperature as well as my humidity gauge. The humidity is awful in here because it's winter. We also have another security camera. This one is for the rabbits. Absolutely love this thing. If you have pets, highly recommend getting security cameras. Then I have this lamp here. Beside that, we have a little cutoff from a snake plant. Then I have my many jars of hamster and rabbit safe treats. I also have my Syrian hamster food, the baby puffs that I feed Penny. They are strawberry and apple flavored, I think. And then I also just have Penny's brush because he is long-haired. And then above this shelf is another shelf. And this one just has my 3 travel carriers because at one time I did have 3 hamsters. And then beside that, I just have a Who Has a Pet Hamster book that is one of the best proper care children's books you'll find. Then I have my Night Angel stacker enclosures, which I'm asked a lot of questions about. The top one obviously is full and set up and houses my hamster Nickel, which he actually is currently awake right now. He's just gathering some seeds. These enclosures actually are 4 separate enclosures, but because I was able to use their attachment kit, I attached the 2 top 2 together and the 2 bottom 2 together. So these are 2 separate enclosures. Both of these enclosures have 1,116 square inches of floor space and are 63 inches long by 17.7 inches wide and 19 inches tall. The top enclosures are accessible by using the top openings like so, and there are 4 of those access points. Once again, here is Nickel's Wise V3 camera, and I have it secured to the side of the enclosure. I'll also try to give you an overview of his cage. The bottom enclosures are accessible by these 2 front opening doors. So they just open up like so. On top of Nickel's enclosure, I just have this peperomia plant, and then we have another shelf. So on top of this shelf, I just have the scale that I use for weighing the hamsters. I have my dwarf hamster seed mix, my broccoli and spinach baby puffs, more treats, a hamster cross stitch that I did myself, and an IKEA hamster nightlight. Then we have our Night Angel sand sifters, as well as this measuring cup I use for picking up Nickel, and then there is some decorative amaranth sprays. Moving along to the closet area. This is where I store all of the hamster and rabbit supplies, so I'll give you a quick tour of it. So we have some oxbow hay, I have my rabbit carrier, this is an IKEA storage bin which has the rabbit's litter, this is hardwood stove pellets. Then we have our Kallax here, and this just has 2 drawers. The bottom one here has hamster dishes, vinegar and water solution, as well as some water bottles and some boredom breakers. And then this one just has wheels. The rest of the cubbies just have a lot of my hamster accessories, hamster substrates, hamster sprays, and herbs. At the top of the closet, I just have a hamster bin cage. I use this in case my hamsters ever need a hospital cage. Then beside that, I just have some extra bedding, some cocoa fiber, and then in the back there, we just have the little red cage and hamster ball that I like using for educational videos. Then in the corner here, I just have another storage container, and this has all of the rabbits' toys, herbs, as well as enrichment. And then I'll just give you a quick overview of the entire room. I'm very happy with this room, and I know my pets also enjoy it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!